friends, welcome back. It's Miss V or Miss Vanessa, and if you are just tuning in for today's preschool at home sing-along, let me know in the comments below the name of your child and where in the world you're watching from, or your children if you have more than one at home. So I am going to look at the comments to see who's here. So ask your adult to let us know where in the world you're watching from and what your name is, your child's name or your children's names. And while you're doing that, yay, there we go. I can see you. While you're doing that, it sounds good, says Kang. Yay, I restarted everything. Restarting is always the answer to your internet problems. Ziva in Ohio. Hi, Ziva. I love names that start with the letter Z. They're so important. Elijah, welcome, Elijah. Samara from Mumbai. Wow, welcome, Samara. Jaden and Irene from New York. Hi there. Lyra in Pennsylvania. Hi, Lyra. Phoenix is here from Sydney. Phoenix has been here a lot. I need to make a name card for Phoenix. I should write myself a note. Jackson and Lacey in Alaska, welcome all the way from Texas. I'm saying hi to you. Riley and Tyler in North Carolina, welcome back. Mel from South Africa, good morning. Yay. You're very welcome for the name tags. So I wanted to let you know that yesterday I forgot some people, and so I wanted to say hi to Isla. Isla, I was having trouble with her name, so her mom helped me figure it out. So hi, Isla. And then there's Vera. There's Vera. I forgot her name yesterday. Hi, Vera. I see you. I can see you. Say hi. And then Emery. Emery starts with E, just like egg. Hi, Emery. I can see you too. So today I have a really fun song. If you remember, if you were here yesterday, and that's okay if you weren't, because you can go back and watch the video. Yesterday's video was about cookies, right? 5 little cookies at the bakery shop, lightly sprinkled with sugar on top. That was yesterday's video. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do another sing-along about cookies, only it's different than yesterday's. And remember, adults, if you're watching, if you want to share pictures of your children doing any of these fun activities or sing-along songs with you at home, go ahead and post them in the comments. I'm trying to put them on the wall behind me. You can see there's Mackenzie from yesterday. She had her picture taken. Her mom took her picture and posted it in the comments. So thanks, Mackenzie. I hope you're here again today. So today's song is super fun. This is a 100% super engaging, fun song that your kids are just going to love. It doesn't matter if you do it at home with just you and your child, just you, your children, and anybody else that lives in the home, you, your children, your pets. You can even get on one of the things like Skype or Zoom and do it with your grandparents. It's a fun, fun, fun song that everybody loves. And I know this because I taught preschool children that were ages 3, 4, and 5 for more than 20 years. And now I help teachers around the world too. But during this time when we're all at home, I'm trying to help everybody and help parents as well, because I know that it can be stressful to be at home with your children for days and days and weeks on end. So without further ado, this song is called Who Took the Cookies from the Cookie Jar? Tap the screen if you know this song already. If you already know this song, tap the screen and I will check the comments. Neil is here from Connecticut. Hi, Neil. Hey. Adani is here all the way from New York. Welcome. Liam in North Dakota says, hi, Miss V. Hi, Liam. Yay. Okay. So who took the cookies from the cookie jar? I see a lot of finger tapping on the screen, so some of you already know this song. So today I made some cookies. So in case your adult doesn't know, let me review how it goes with you. So it goes like this. Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Ava took the cookies from the cookie jar. And Ava says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And then Ava says, couldn't be. And then we say, then who? And then we pick up another cookie and we say, Emily took the cookies from the cookie jar. And it goes on like that. But the fun part about it, that's fun enough, but when we say it, when we say this chant or rhyme, we slap our legs, like so. Let's say you're sitting on the floor or the couch, you slap your legs. I'll use my table. Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Whoops, I did that and knocked over my phone. So you're clapping and slapping, right? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar, right? And then, adults who are watching, do you know what happens? When you sing this chant with your children, when you do this chant, they're hearing you sing, right? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? And they're saying it with you. So now you've got their ears engaged, and then you've got their mouths engaged. And when you do this, now you've got their hands engaged. And it's fun. We're going to talk about the educational benefits in a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. Boys and girls, are you ready to see whose names I have on the cookies today? Tap the screen if you're ready to see. I already gave you a peek of the first two names, but I've got a bunch more. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3, and you can tap your legs or slap your legs and then clap your hands like this. Ready? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Ava took the cookies from the cookie jar. Ava says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And Ava says, couldn't be. And we say, then who? And then we start clapping and slapping. Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Emily took the cookies from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Let's see who it is. This one starts with the letter P. That's Parker. Parker took the cookies from the cookie jar. Parker says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And Parker says, couldn't be. And we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Let's see who it is. Are you ready? Andrew took the cookies from the cookie jar. And I have a secret to tell you. Andrew is my nephew, and I know he took the cookies from the cookie jar because he's the cookie monster. Andrew took the cookies from the cookie jar. Andrew says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And Andrew says, couldn't be. And we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Who is it? That's a B for Brinley. Brinley took the cookies from the cookie jar. Brinley says, who, me? Now we say, yes, you. And she says, couldn't be. And we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Let's see who it is. Look at this. Julian. That's a J for Julian. Julian took the cookies from the cookie jar. Julian says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And Julian says, couldn't be. And then we ask, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Who is it? Stella! That's an S for Stella. Stella. Stella took the cookies from the cookie jar. Stella says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. And she says, couldn't be. And then we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? That's a G. G for Grayson. Grayson took the cookies from the cookie jar. Grayson says, what does he say? Who, me? And we say what? Yes, you. And then Grayson says, couldn't be. And then we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? This is the last one. What's that? That's an S, just like Stella had, but we already did Stella's name, so this must be Sawyer. Sawyer took the cookies from the cookie jar. Sawyer says, who, me? And we say, yes, you. Sawyer says, couldn't be. And we say, then who? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? And then it goes on and on. So for the moms and dads and the parents, grandparents who are watching today, if you don't have a lot of people in your house, that's okay. If you have a pet, make a cookie for them. Goodness knows my dogs try to get cookies whenever they can. If you don't have anybody else in your house, it's just you and your child, then try to think of names of family members that don't live there, right? Grandpa took the cookie from the cookie jar. Nana took the cookie from the cookie jar. Cousins, neighbors, classmates that they're missing at school. Be creative and have fun. But most importantly, you can use the names. Now, I just wrote their names on little pieces of paper that I had. I think I had a bunch of index cards that were yellow, and I just wrote their name on there and stuck them on the cookies from yesterday with tape. I mean, that's how easy this is. This is brown paper that I traced. Remember, I traced it using, did I leave it out here? A little ramekin from my kitchen cabinet. I traced it. I cut it out. I put on some chocolate chips with my good old permanent marker here. And boom, we had a fun activity. If you don't have brown paper at your house, that's okay. Cut out white paper, color it brown with crayon or marker. And you can even just write the name right on there. I just put mine in yellow because I thought it would show up better on the camera for you. So that's the only reason I did that. You just write it directly on the cookie. They don't have to be on popsicle or craft sticks. As you saw, I had some that were not, and they were still fun, right? Tap the screen if you liked who took the cookie. And while you're doing that, I wanted to let the adults know about how very important this activity is in the learning experience for your child. First of all, for the adults watching, I just want to say step away from the workbooks, step away from the worksheets. You don't need that right now. That is going to make your job as the adult much harder, because you're trying to make kids do something that is not fun, right? Who took the cookie from the cookie jar is so much more engaging, meaningful, playful, and packs a huge literacy and math punch as opposed to any flat worksheet. It's going to go much further than any flat worksheet could. So what are the children learning? So here I have predictable. Did you notice that the song is always the same? Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? So-and-so took the cookies from the cookie jar. It's always the same. The only thing that changes is the child's name. And that is a predictable pattern. It's a predictable pattern that repeats over and over again. It's a spoken pattern of words accompanied by the physical pattern of clapping and slapping, right? Children are using their ears to listen, their hands to clap and slap, and spoken words. And these skills are what make the chant highly engaging and fun for your children. Okay, so it's predictable. And these are the skills that your children will eventually need to become future readers and future mathematicians, okay? So, self-regulation. One thing we didn't do in that rhyme was you can do it faster and faster. You can do, who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Grayson took the cookies from the cookie jar. And then next time you could do it slow. Who took the cookies from the cookie jar? Grandma took the cookies from the cookie jar. When you do a version that's fast and a version that's slow, you're helping children develop really important self-regulation skills. Self-regulation is the ability to control one's own feeling, emotions, and actions. And that's one thing we know that all children struggle with, right? So self-regulation is a lifelong skill. It's not just something they need now. It's not just something they need in kindergarten, not just something they need in the older grades. They need it for their entire lives. So we're building the foundation for self-regulation. And then lastly, patterns. Did you notice that the song has patterns in it? Who took the cookie from the cookie jar? Some of the patterns you might have heard are the clap and slap, clap and slap, clap and slap. That's a pattern, right? The words are a pattern. And patterns occur in both spoken language and in math. So this chant is actually important for developing both literacy and math skills. So much more has happened in this chant, all of these things here, than could ever happen with a worksheet or a workbook. Please put them down. Please don't make your Amazon delivery driver deliver another workbook or worksheet to your house, because that's not what little children need right now in this time of stress. So let me look at the comments. Ethan is here. Hi, Ethan. Welcome back. Yay. Paula from Kuwait. Hi, Paula. Joseph and Karen are in the house. Now, for boys and girls who tuned in late, hey, Liam. For those of you who tuned in late, you know that you can come back and watch this video or any of the others that I've done, any of the other sing-along songs, preschool at home sing-along songs. You can go back and watch any of those. We did 5 Little Ducks, 5 Green and Speckled Frogs. I can't even remember them all now. We did Wheels on the Bus. We did what cookies yesterday? We did 5 Little Cookies in the Bakery Shop. Yeah, there are 9, I think there's 8 or 9 of these videos now that your child can go back and watch. So if you're just tuning in, don't worry, you can watch the replay. And Miss V has to go now. I have another class. So I am so thrilled that you're here. I put some resources in the video description. There is a link to a video you can watch on YouTube that is Who Took the Cookies? And then there's also a link to these, if you're a teacher, these editable name cards that have the ability to add the picture cues. These won't be as helpful for parents because they're designed for a whole class of children. Parents, you can just use an index card and a Sharpie and write your child's name, and you can draw a little picture right next to their first letter to depict, like this is a volcano for Vera, right? And this is a egg for Emery, something that depicts their first letter. There's no need to do that, but for teachers, in a classroom setting, this is super helpful because they're editable. Okay, that's all for now. I will see you back here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern for Preschool at Home Sing-Along Songs. Until next time, I'm Vanessa from Pre-K Pages, and have a great afternoon singing with your children. Bye.